So when did Cynthia and Eva get so close? What is that about? I don't know. I feel like it's another situation where it's rooted in you don't like this person, I don't like this person. Let's get together and not like this person at all. And that person is, of course, Lanithia Leaks. Lanithia Monique Leaks. I don't know if Monique is her middle name. That's just what I like to call her. I don't know. But her first name is definitely Lanithia. Now, yeah, it's just odd and weird. And Eva has so much nasty stuff to say about Cynthia. Like, she has so much nasty stuff to say about everybody. And, yeah, it's just, ugh. Please. Okay, so Eva and Cynthia, they're meeting up. They're trying to find Eva a house, and she says next to her location being spread all across the internet, and Crazy Donor, which is Kevin McCall. She kills me how she don't say his name. Girl, everybody know who your ex was. Shut up. She's a little nervous and scared. It's interesting how she's so nervous and scared about him finding her when, she's all over Real Housewives of Atlanta. You got cameras showing you all these, it's taking us step by step to all these different homes. You all over camera. So it's just like, Eva girl. Don't you think somebody gonna tell somebody gonna tell somebody gonna tell somebody is gonna tell him? How you gonna stop everybody from talking? How? I don't know. It's weird to me. I would think if you was that incognito, you wouldn't be on TV. But okay. So let me see. Let me charge my phone back up. Let me see. Eva, she was throwing shade at Nene, talking about her hair and hair glue and how fake she is. Cynthia's just sitting there laughing. Tanya had a scene with Portia. Tanya is back. Portia said that Tanya went from being Nene's friend to being Eva's good friend to now being my friend. So Tanya's just bouncing from friend to friend, and I don't blame her. She's getting a check for it. So do your thing, Tanya. Tanya's body looks awesome. They meet up and talk, have a meal. Portia talks about how Tanya's man and her man Dennis, they used to go out on couples night out and, used to really enjoy themselves and have fun. And now that's not really a thing anymore, seeing as how Dennis is a cheater, pumpkin eater. Okay? So, it's kind of sad to see, womp womp. Portia says she want to hit him, and I don't know how she haven't hit him, to be honest. Let me see. So we finally see Nene on episode 3. Nene looks really good. She does. Nene, she had a scene with her and Greg. Thank God Greg is cancer free. She is, what is she doing? She is, talking to therapists. They're talking about their issues and everything. And, therapy is not only helping her with her relationship with Greg, but it's also helping her with her relationship with the other ladies. And so, let me see. She talked about how at one point she reached out to Cynthia. And Nene admitted that she was being kind of sarcastic and nasty to Cynthia in the text message or whatever. And Cynthia just blocked her and didn't respond back. Well, Nene, if you sent me a nasty message knowing that we was already beefing, I probably wouldn't have a response for you either. Cynthia's not really that type to go back and forth with somebody unless she's pushed to. She's more so rather retreat and just, going about her business and just not fool with you. I'm that way sometimes too. I only go back and forth with people that I actually care about. But folks that I don't, I'm just, darling, never existed. I don't know. So, Nene, what do you expect, sis? Let me see. So we see a scene with Kenya, the baby, Brooklyn, and Mark. Um, as handsome as Mark is awful, 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 awful. You should have never opened your mouth, sir, on TV. I've never seen. He acts like he hates Kenya. The way that he talks to her, he's very passive aggressive, very snarky, very nasty, very sarcastic to her. He talks as if he just can't stand to be around her. And that makes me think, because I know at one point they were saying that the marriage is not real. That kind of makes me think that maybe it's not, because I don't know if you ever cared about somebody if you could treat them this way. Whether y'all are currently on the same page or not, this is your baby mother. So the fact that you could be so nasty to her, I really don't get that. He was nasty, honey. If y'all saw the episode, y'all will see him. Try not to sneeze. You'll see if you saw the episode. He was awful to Kenya. She was trying to cook some eggs, and he was trying. Every time she tried to talk to him, he would direct his attention to the baby. She would the few times that he did answer her questions that she was giving him, he would say it in a smart way. Just I was like, oh no, Kenya. Really sad. Let me see. So, this whole episode was built around pride, white pride in New York, which is the biggest pride ceremony. I was just like, oh, they ain't going to show up to black pride? But I get it, there was a lot of other housewives there, it's a thing. Andy Cohen was there, I get it, it's a production, darling. So anyway, the whole thing is they're going to white pride. And so everybody's getting ready. Noelle is going with Cynthia. Let me see. Oh, before I get to this, Candy had a scene with Todd. There's going to be some issues going on with Candy and Todd. Todd has Kayla, his daughter, which is 23. I think they're talking about kicking Kayla out of her room or something for the new baby, which is wrong and awful. Why not kick Riley out? But of course, Riley's untouchable, darling. So anyway, they talking about kicking Kayla out, or at least that's what I got from it. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me in the comment section. They're gonna kick Kayla out of her room, and tell her to go on about her business. Kayla's 23. They also talked about the fact that Todd allows Kayla to go to the strip club and do her thing. Candy was just like, I just think it's weird that a son and daughter like go to strip club together and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, it is a little odd, but I mean, different strokes for different folks. I mean, Todd missed out on a lot of her life when she was younger. She's no longer a child, and she's probably way more independent than Riley is. And plus, she spent the majority of her time in New York. Y'all know they grew up faster in New York, darling. So there's a lot of different factors there. But on top of that, she's 23. I can maybe see a little bit if she was fresh out of high school or something like that, but she's 23. So, I mean, she's at a different stage in her life. Sis want to have fun, and as long as she's being safe with it and being responsible, why not let her have fun? Candy, you ain't got to go with her. It's not like you're going to go anyway, because you still probably ignore her. I wouldn't do that, Riley. Shut up. Okay, so, let me see. So getting back to the whole pride thing, Cynthia's getting ready, looking cute. Eva's looking cute, getting ready, even her belly. And so Eva, she gets sent a text message from Cynthia, I believe, and it's basically an interview of Lanithia talking crap about Cynthia, saying that she's weak and she's awful and all that good stuff. So we have Nene getting her makeup done. Marlo comes in, dressed as Popeye the Sailor Man. And they're talking and, talking about shoes, real surface level at first. But then Marlo is trying to get Nene to be nice to Cynthia and all that. Nene's just very, oh, girl, of course I'm going to be nice to her, whatever, yada to the yada. Nene reveals that Cynthia has done like 7 interviews talking about her relationship with Nene. And Nene apparently just did that one that Eva was just sent. It's interesting how Eva was sent that video of Nene talking about Cynthia right before they were all going to meet up on the Pride parade, on the Pride floats. So I'm just like, good old Bravo cameras, right? So, Nene was just like, child, I ain't paying that child no attention. It's all going to be good. So then we have Eva. She goes over to Cynthia. Cynthia had already seen the video, of course. Cynthia was a little floored. She was a little touched. Just like, child, it's just what she do. Yada to the yada. It's just what all y'all do. Cynthia and Nene is always going to be flip-flap friends. Back and forth. One day they're friends, one day they're not. If I was them, I would just cut the friendship off altogether, because I don't want to live in that space where sometimes I like you and sometimes I don't. Sometimes we're friends and sometimes we're not. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, life is too short. Either you rock with me or you don't. Point blank in the period. I do think it's faults on both sides. But do I think that Cynthia has been a little bit better friend to Nene than Nene has been to Cynthia? Yes. I do. We've seen Nene over and over again on TV. So when it comes to friends, so I mean, the pot calling the kettle, calling the kettle, calling the pot. Hey. So let me see. What else happened, y'all? Okay, so the girls walk out there. Some other housewives are there. It was a production. Like I said, Andy Combs there. We see Cynthia, Eva, and Noelle taking pictures, doing their thing, talking, having fun. All of a sudden, we see Nene in a new wig. This wig was like bone straight and platinum blonde. She had on a crinkly wig. She was talking to Marlo, but whatever. So she goes out there, she talks, and Marlo, they all talking, and Nene was just like, oh, well, let me go speak to her, talking about Cynthia. So she walks over to Cynthia, and then it pretty much cuts off after that, child. So I guess we're going to see, what happens with that. As of right now, do I think that Cynthia and Nene are friends? I think so. I could be wrong, but I think so. But will they fall out again? Absolutely. Of course they are. Eva is definitely in the hot seat right now. They're trying to fire Eva. They want Eva off the show. She's making too many disrespectful comments as it pertains to dark-skinned black women. When it comes to hair texture, she's and although Eva is black, she's one of those more acceptable black. She's a little lighter skinned. She has loose curly hair. She's not gonna. Eva won't have the same experience, or doesn't have the same experience as somebody that looks like Shamia, or even somebody that looks like Kenya, or Portia, or Candy, simply because she has those more European phenotypes. So Eva, y'all know how I feel about Eva. I've said it multiple times. I don't know why they made Eva a housewife anyway. I personally don't think Eva is that interesting. I mean, we just like looking at Eva. But other than that, what else she got to offer? But some people will argue, what does Cynthia have to offer? Pretty girls, beautiful girls. But what else is there? I don't know. I ain't trying to make people lose their job. Let me quit. But I'm just saying. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at @IsKeysWorld on Instagram and Twitter. @IsKeysWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.